Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been missing for a very long time, but today I am back with something new. So something that's not a vlog or anything like that. Today I will be discussing post-hormonal acne, or most known as post-pill acne. So I'm just going to give you a brief description on what it is exactly. The skin develops problems in response to hormonal changes, especially when there's a rise in androgens such as testosterone. So when a woman is taking a birth control pill, whether it be the pill, the implant, the IUD, or a patch, or any form of birth control, once getting off, there could be a lot of hormonal imbalances that a woman has to deal with, such as amenorrhea. And amenorrhea, or secondary amenorrhea, is when a woman has started her menstrual cycles, but she starts to miss them within 3 to 6 months, which is a very long time for a woman to start missing her menstrual cycle. What happens when a woman misses her menstrual cycle from 3 to 6 months is where the pituitary gland does not signal her ovaries or her eggs to say, hey, it's time for your menstrual cycle. And it can cause problems with your uterus, where your endometrium lining becomes thickened. And when the endometrium lining becomes thickened, when a woman actually comes on her menstrual cycle, it may be a problem where your period blood is brown or even black, but dark in color, not usually the red color. A bright red color to a rusty red color. So basically that's just saying that your blood flow is coming out slower. And some women have to deal with spotting even before coming on their menstrual cycle. Yes, it varies in every woman whether you spot before coming on your period or whether you spot after coming off your period. Some women spot both times, before coming on and after getting off of their menstrual cycle. I want to talk a little bit about my experience with being on the birth control pill, which I took the triprovifum pill. Only took one once a day, and my set time was for 6 p.m. For the first couple of months, it was smooth. I was taking it on time. There wasn't any problems. Until around 6 to 7 months of taking the pill, I started to feel nauseous before even taking it. And I was like, well, what is going on? Like, I wasn't feeling like this before. I'm confused. I let it, just pass by about 2 more months. Just kept taking it. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired of dealing with this nauseous feeling. Also, whenever I would eat, I wouldn't really get full. Like, I would eat, okay, finish my food, but then I would be like, all right, I could eat something else. Or let me go get a little bit of this. Let me get a little bit of that. And I was like, you know what? It's this pill, because I wasn't like this before. So around April of 2018, I stopped. I just stopped taking it cold turkey. I probably should have waited until I finished the full pack, but I didn't. I just needed to be done with it. I was over it. So I stopped taking the pill April of 2018. In May of 2018, May or June of 2018 is when the breakouts began. I never had really bad breakouts. I probably had maybe 1 or 2 pimples on my face, and that was it. They were gone within the next day or two. This time, it was really bad. Just really red, inflamed bumps. It was to the point where I started getting cystic acne right here on my face, and I never had to deal with that before. So I did a little research, and I found out about post-pill or post-hormonal acne. And I was like, well, it's probably what I'm experiencing. So I tried to look into other products that would help this, but I know that the imbalance is internally. So it's basically my body purging all of the poison or ingredients that are in the pill, and it's coming out of one of our biggest organs, which is our face. So now we come to May of 2019, where my face is finally starting to clear up. Yes, I still do have like a few bumps here and there, but they aren't as severe as to when I just stopped taking the pill. And I did read that it takes about 6 months to a year until your body, starts to get back in balance. I also want to add that I have been irregular with my cycles ever since I started, which was about 11 years ago when I first started my cycle. And it's always been between, I'd say, 28 days to 40 days. If not 40 days, then to 70 days. a whole bunch of odd numbers to be in between coming on your menstrual cycle, where usually it's about 28 to about 35 days. For me, she was going on vacation. She was going out of town. She didn't let me know. She'd be missing for a month. About a month, and then she just come back up. She just pop back up like everything is good. No, it's not. You needed to be here when it was time to be here. Say for instance, when I just got off the pill, I did have my very first menstrual cycle May of 2018. So I got off of April 2018, and I started my very first menstrual cycle off of the pill of May of 2018. I believe the next time I did come on June, I did come on July. It wasn't until September of 2018 where I spotted that whole month. It wasn't an actual flow. I was worried. I was confused. Like, okay, what is going on? Like, I was doing fine at the beginning. Now all of a sudden there's a halt. There's a stop. I did go to my gynecologist to figure out what was going on, and she just told me to wait it out to see if I would eventually come on my own. So I waited it out. I did not come on my own that month. I still spotted until the end of that month. I did not come on in October, but I did come on in November. So I spotted September, missed October, came on November. And that has been what's been happening thus far. I will miss a month, and then I will come on the next following month. So for me, it wouldn't technically be amenorrhea, because I don't go without a cycle from 3 to 6 months. So I'm thankful for that, because that I would be totally worried. I would have to go be checked in somewhere, because that's too long for me. That's too long for me to be missing a cycle. Plus, it's unhealthy to know that your endometrium lining would be very thick, and it's not even supposed to be like that, because it can cause cancer. It could cause so many abnormalities with your body, with your uterus, and it's just not good. And it's the best way is to just stay on top of your health at all times. So I spoke on amenorrhea. There's also something called dysmenorrhea, where a woman experiences cramps that mimic labor pains. Yes, I said it. That mimic labor pains. Crazy, right? So with me, I've always had really bad cramps, to the point where I miss school, I miss work, I am vomiting, I can't do anything. I just need to lay in bed and in silence. Nothing needs to be going on. I just need to be to myself. Even right when I first started my cycles, I experienced excruciating cramps. Excruciating. This past cycle, which I just had about a week or two ago, it was horrible. It was horrible, to say the least. I felt like I had something inside of me just tugging at my organs, basically, and it was horrible. I was having hot and cold sweats. I wasn't able to keep the medication down. None of that. It was just, I was bad off. Luckily, it only lasted the first day of my cycle. After that, I didn't have cramps at all. So that's the good side of it. While I was on the birth control, I didn't have cramps at all. No cramps, nothing. When I first got off of the birth control and I was having my cycles, no cramps, nothing. Now, I guess my body is getting back into the groove of things, and my cramps are coming back. But at least they only last for one day, and they're not prolonged. So aside from that, I also want to show you guys the vitamins and the face lotion, moisturizers, and soaps that I'm using now that are helping me clear up this post-pill acne. The very first product that I started using in midst of the horrible breakouts was a product by Amber Samaya. She has an Instagram page, and it's called Serving Facial, and I use the combo. I'm sorry I don't have it with me at the time because I'm all out, but it's about this size in a plastic container, and I use the combination one, and I would use it every night. I would use it probably 2 times a day. Sometimes I'd use it as a facial, or sometimes I'd just use it to wash my face. when I take a shower. So for that, it was working, but I didn't really see that much of a change in my face due to me dealing with the internal things with the hormonal imbalance, which a hormonal imbalance is eternally. So you have to work on everything inside before you work on just the surface matter. So it did work on some parts of my face. It did help clear it up, and mainly on my cheeks because it was hormonal acne. It did its job, but because I was dealing with something eternally, it couldn't help what was going on inside actually. So it worked. I'm all out of it, and I am thankful for that product, and I really enjoyed using it and helped support a Black business owner. Another product that I am using now is by MilanLauren, her cosmetic line. I am using the Honey Oats scrub, which is amazing. I love it. I'm also using the Butter Me Up facial cream. I use that as well for my face. Another thing I ordered was a facial, so the Spinrula facial. I'm not sure if I'm saying that that vegetable correctly. If not, you know, anybody in the comments can correct me with the correct way to say it. But I will be getting that facial very soon. I'll probably make an update video on that once I receive it. So I use those. Those are just the facial exfoliators and cleansers that I do use or have used before. So now what I use as a toner, or even when I come in from school or from work or wherever, I use this here, the Witch Hazel. This one right here, this is what I use. I just started using this about a month, no, not even a month, about 2-3 months ago I started using this. And the active ingredient is all natural distilled witch hazel. Let me see. For our 100% natural astringent, gently cleanses and conditions skin without removing essential moisture. So this is really good. I've been using this one for a while. I also do have the wipes that I use. So if I run out of my face pads for the liquid one, I just go to the wipes and start using these. So those are really good too. I go by that. I've also been using for quite a while, for about a year now, or almost a year, is the Alba Botanica, the AcneDote scrub. Holy grail, y'all. This thing is it's amazing. You can use it for your face and for your skin. It's a really great exfoliator. So I've been using the Alba ever since I have ran out of my Honey Oats face moisturizer, cleanser, scrub, everything in one. Ever since I ran out of that, probably like a week or two ago, I've been back to using this. I've actually stopped using it because I didn't want my face to become immune to this. So I stopped for a while, and now I'm back using it. And then once my products come in, I'll start using those and then switch it up. But they both really work. Now, what I use to moisturize my face would be the Body Shop Tea Tree Night Lotion. So this right here, I use this. I just use like one little pump of this. I also use, I'm almost out, the Butter Me Up by MilanLaurenCo. I use this as well, but you can see it's basically gone. And then I also use the Everyone lotion, which is a plant-based lotion. I use this as well, just one pump of it, just a little bit, just for my face. So that's been working pretty good for me too. Okay, so now on to the vitamins that I've been taking. I take this Prosperity Health Gummies Women Prenatal Multivitamin with DHA and folic acid. So I take this one right now, which is good for women who have recently stopped birth control to help get everything in balance, because it has all of the vitamins. Active ingredients are vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin E, niacin, folic acid, vitamin B12, zinc, and DHA. So everything in here is what you need once you stop taking birth control. So I take this. I take 2 a day. This is kosher and halal, so you don't have to worry about any gelatin from pigs or any animals of such. So it contains no gluten, wheat, nuts, eggs, milk, soy, artificial colors, or preservatives. So I ordered this from Amazon. Also have another vitamin that I take. It's just a regular adult gummy vitamin, multivitamin. It's by Flamingo Supplements. So I use this one. This is also kosher and halal too. I started using this one before I took the other vitamins. But these go out so fast. I get these from Amazon as well. And if you don't get it fast enough, it will be sold out. So it's best to just always keep this in your basket whenever you need to re-up on it. This has vitamin C, vitamin B3, vitamin B5, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, biotin, folic acid, zinc, and vitamin A. So this one is a really, really, really good one too. And I got this from Amazon as well. Then I also take Natural Factors vitamin B6. I take this one. I take one of these a day, just one. And with my multivitamins, I take 2 gummies a day. And then also on the side, I do just take a folic acid, which are by the Sundown Naturals. It supports heart and cardiovascular health. So I take one of these a day as well. So those are all the vitamins that I do take, but I have one more thing that has truly been helping me, and I just started these on May 2nd. So it is called Vitex Fruit. Vitex Fruit. Can you see it? Okay. This right here is Vitex Angus Cactus, also known as Chaste Tree. Helps balance a woman's monthly cycle. Our Vitex is carefully tested and produced to superior quality standards. So I take 2 of these every single morning. They are 400 milligrams. I take 2, so that is 800 milligrams that I am receiving every single day. I take them every morning because from research it says it's best to just take them with nothing on your stomach when your pituitary gland and everything is most active early in the morning or before you eat. So I take 2 of these capsules every single day. I've been taking them since May 2nd, and I actually was having a really long time where I missed my period. I did not come on my cycle in April, so I started taking these May 2nd, and on the 8 days later I started my cycle. So within 8 days this Vitex helped get my hormones to say, hey, it's time. Okay, you've been off for a while, let's get everything working. So I take this twice a day, every day. So far, so good. I'm happy for this. I believe this has also helped with clearing up my face as well, because it's helping everything eternally, where it's just balancing my hormones so that I have enough estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, with nothing clashes with one another. So that is all I have to talk about in regards to this post-hormonal acne. If anyone has any further questions, you could just comment them down below. You could send me a message, whether it is on YouTube or Instagram. I'm mainly on Instagram, so you could just send me a message on Instagram if you have any further questions in regards to the post-hormonal acne, or just anything honestly that you would like an answer to. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will be seeing you guys very soon, because like I said, I will be giving you all an update on the facial creams, the moisturizers, the scrubs, the soap, as well as the vitamins I am taking and how well my face is doing with clearing up. Also, I did not forget, I will include at the end of this video a few pictures of my face where the breakouts were really flaring up, so I'll include that at the end of the video. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye.